Welcome to KRE-O Creative Workshop. I'm Allison.
And I'm Liana.
And we're here today to share with you our lovely little creature here that we are making to give as a Valentine gift.
Or to share with a Valentine friend.
Here's how we made our Bumpy Love Bug. Started first with 2 pieces of foil, and we rolled them into balls that look like this. Then we rolled out some red Model Magic, and I just use a regular Crayola marker to roll it nice and thin because we're going to wrap this around the 2 foil balls. So I'll show them how to do this, Liana. You're just going to use your fingers to wrap it around the balls and then pull it down in the back into kind of like a point. And you might be able to see what shape I'm making. You know what shape we're making, Liana, because you've made one of these before. What shape are we turning this into?
A heart.
Yes, we're going to make it a heart. So our Bumpy Love Bug is based on hearts because it's a Valentine bug. So we're forming this one into a nice heart shape with our fingers. You want to make sure you press it around the balls at the top so that it looks like a heart. Now we have one right over here that's already finished. This is the one Liana made, so we'll put this one to the side. And Liana's going to show you how we made our Bumpy Love Bug Bumpy. So she's got some more red Model Magic, and she's going to roll it flat with the rolling pin that comes especially with the Presto Dots kits. This one came with our Presto Dots to the Max kit. And what's great about it is it helps you to make the Model Magic exactly the right thickness for the Presto Dots tool so that it makes those Presto Dots nice and bumpy. That looks good, Liana. So next, Liana's going to take the Presto Dots tool. And now we have the big circle is the one she's going to use to make the bumps. So show them how to do it, Liana. She's twisting in and pulling off a dot. Good, and she's going to cover this one with lots and lots of dots. Now I have one right here that's already covered with dots. You can see it, except for the place that's going to be the Bumpy Love Bug's face. Now while Liana's working on hers, I'll show you how to make the face. So we'll start with the eyes. You want to get 2 pretty large balls of Model Magic. That's white. Now one way that I make them the same exact size is I'll roll them kind of into sort of like a big jelly bean shape. And then I take scissors and I cut them right in the middle. So they should be about the same size. So I'll have eyes that are the same size instead of 2 different sizes. Although 2 different size eyes can sometimes look really fun, kind of look silly. Then I'm going to make 2 balls of black that are a little bit smaller than those. There's my jelly bean again. Cut it right in half like that and roll them into balls. Now some people like to roll the balls in their palm. Other people like to roll them on a surface like this. Same difference. And then I want 2 tiny balls for the twinkles in the eyes. Now, twinkles in the eyes might seem like a really silly thing to care about when you're making a Bumpy Love Bug, but those twinkles in the eyes actually make the Bumpy Love Bug kind of come alive, and it makes it look like he's looking in a certain direction. So we'll roll 2 little balls. We're ready for the eyes. You just press on 1 white ball, 1 black ball, and we'll make this one have a twinkle right in the middle. 1 black one, and then a twinkle. Kind of makes him look like he's really looking out at the audience there. Okay, cool. Now we'll show you how to make the nose. You might notice the nose is a heart shape, and you're thinking, how do you make a heart shape without like a little cookie cutter or something? It's not that hard to do. Can I borrow some of your red Model Magic, Liana?
Sure.
We're going to make this a little pinkish, which did you know you can mix colors of Model Magic together? It's really very easy. You just take 2 colors and you squish them and you mush them. You can see the colors mixing already. Now if you only mix a little, it'll make a marbled look, sort of like what you see on this style wings that we did there. So there's how you make the marbled look if you want to make wings or something that's marbled. But if you keep going, keep kneading with your fingers, it becomes a nice shade of pink. So I'm going to make the nose. Here's how. I'm going to roll a ball. Okay, like that. Nice ball. And then I'm going to pinch one end down like that. So there's the end of my heart. And then I take my scissors and I just snip right in the top. And when I pull that apart, do you see the shape it made? Look at that one, Liana. I did a great job on my heart that time.
That's a cool heart.
Yeah, that heart worked out well. And that's going to be the nose. Now, I like the way this one looks with just the nose. What do you think? I don't know if it needs a smile, but should I make a smile for yours right away?
Yeah.
And I can show everybody how to make the smile. Okay, so to make the smile, we're going to mix 2 colors again. I'm just going to take still a little bit more of your red there. A whole lot of white and a little bit of red will make that nice light pink color. Pushing it up real fast. So you can roll that right on here. And the more you roll, you might have figured this out yourself when you were playing with Model Magic, the more you roll, the thinner the snake gets. You can just use our scissors, and we can form it right into a smile. So he's smiling before he can even see the world.
That's cool.
And then we can put 2 little balls on the ends, sort of to make it look like he's got smiley cheeks. Just press those on. All we have to do now is add eyes and a nose to that one. So next it's the antenna. And the antenna are actually really fun to make and easy too. So I'm going to take some black and press it flat. I'll use Liana's rolling pin. There we go. So it's just the right height. And I'm going to use my Presto Dots small circle this time to just stack some Presto Dots, one on top of the other. Now I can make my antenna as tall as I want to make it. I can make it curve in different directions. And you might notice on this Bumpy Love Bug, I've got a heart at the top of the antenna, and you already know how to make that. I'll show you one more time. Roll ball, pinch the end, snip the top, and round it out to look like a heart. And just stick it right on there. There we go, cool. How's yours coming?
Good.
So now that we've got both antennas, it's time to make the wings. Can I use the rest of your red model magic, Liana?
Sure.
At least part of it. So I'm going to start by marbling 2 colors, which I told you about before, so it looks really cool. We'll just twist it and turn it and marble it, and then we're going to roll it really flat. Flatter than normal for the Presto Dots. Okay. Now, I'm going to use scissors to cut this. I don't know if you know this, but you can cut Model Magic with scissors, and I'm going to cut this into a heart shape. So they're going to start out being heart-shaped wings. Okay, so now I have a heart-shaped piece, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in the middle, like that, kind of crease it, and that's going to go right here on the back of my Bumpy Love Bug. And I've got a little plastic modeling tool here. You could use a plastic knife from home. I kind of like the way my wings have these stripes on them there.
Yeah.
Now, one tip that you might want to try at home is when you're letting this dry, you can prop up the parts that you want to sort of stay up in the air using your other modeling tools or boxes or cups, and that will keep, that's how I made my wings right here stand up. I used modeling tools to kind of make them stick up there. I think that'll work like that. Great. Okay, cool. So how's yours coming along?
Awesome.
Oh, you're making those eyes. Yeah, they're nice. You got a plan for those eyes? Something special?
Yeah, for the eyes, how about we make them look like they're looking at each other so they won't be lonely and they'll have a friend.
That's a good idea. So let's put this guy on. So his eyes are looking that way. You can make his eyes looking that way. That's awesome. Great idea. The Crayola Model Magic Presto Dots to the Max kit has almost everything you'll need to make your Bumpy Love Bug. Just add foil, a Crayola marker, some Crayola scissors, and your imagination.